double, walk, double, home run. All 6 batters to come to the plate for the Quakers have scored. For McGay, that's his 6th home run this year. He now has 35 runs driven in this season.
And I guess he made some solid contact on that one.
Yeah, that was a no doubt about it shot. Our new pitcher is Andrew Ellison, 6'2" righty. The sophomore is from Warner Robins, Georgia. Great Little League, of course. And Ellison is tasked with, well, first getting it out and then getting 2 more. And he needs to get 3 outs before Penn gets 1 run to tie and 2 to win.
And Ellison, we're now back to the pitchers for Cornell who have a pretty significant resume this season. This being his 10th appearance, a 1-3 record, a 2.08 ERA, 17 in the 3rd innings, 12 hits, 5 runs, 4 earned, has walked 10, struck out 16, given up 1 double, 1 home run, and batters are hitting .203 against him. So assistant coach Ford saying, okay, I've seen enough. Let's end this right here.
Yeah, that's a good call on his part. So Cornell was up 10-3 coming into the bottom of the 9th. The Quakers, to their credit and to Brendan Bean's credit, only 2 runs given up by him, and Cornell was shut out in innings 7, 8, and 9 to hold this to a 7-run game. Quakers have done their job. Cornell scored 3 in the 1st, 2 in the 3rd, 3 in the 4th, 2 in the 6th. Penn got 3 in the 3rd, and now 6 in the 9th. And again, nobody out. Here's Daniel Halevi with the bases clear. He is 2 for 4. He has an RBI single, a double. He's also flown out and grounded out.
And Willits pitched well enough to win this game if the Cornell bullpen were to blow it here. Brendan Bean would be the pitcher of record, would get the win.
That's amazing. So Halevi is up in the count 1-0. Matt O'Neill is on deck. Andrew Murnane after him. This is Andrew Ellison pitching. Upstairs 2-0. He went with the cheese.
And if I'm Daniel Halevi, I'm taking possibly more than 1 strike here. I want to see what Ellison has, and and at this point, with all of the momentum coming out of the Penn dugout, I want Cornell to throw as many strikes as humanly possible.
Yeah, it's 3-0. That one nearly hit Halevi, and now he's definitely going to take.
Yeah, I'm honestly surprised that didn't hit him. I thought that did hit him in the shoulder there.
So Halevi, exactly where he wants to be, which is ahead in the count 3-0. Strike just on the inside corner, and obviously Halevi was going to take.
Yeah, and that pitch has been a strike all day. That low inside corner that the home plate ump has been given that. So
the 3-1, ball 4, and the tying run is aboard again. Cornell pitchers did not walk a single batter coming into the bottom of the 9th. This frame alone, Big Red Hurlers have walked 3 Penn batters. The first 2 scored. If the 3rd one does, then guess what? We're tied. We've got a pinch runner. Halevi's coming out. Kyle Cronk, the freshman who's looked really good at the plate at certain points this year, is running. And Cronk this year, for what it's worth, 1 for 1 in terms of stolen bases. Here is Matt O'Neill. O'Neill is 1 for 4. He singled his last time up. Otherwise, a couple of strikeouts and a fielder's choice. What a game. We got a manager ejection. We have 19 total runs and 31 total hits. Just 1 error. And every single inning where there's been offense, multiple runs have been scored. No 1-run innings in this game. First pitch, O'Neill squares and bunts it foul. That would have been ball 1.
As soon as Coach Yurkow pulled Matt O'Neill aside, I thought that there would be some kind of play. I was hoping for a hit and run. I thought that a bunt might be possible. I don't know if I necessarily agree with that call here. O'Neill, being a catcher, doesn't have great speed, and to give up an out here when you only have 3 to play with and you still need that 1 run to score. It's not like there's a runner in scoring position and you're just moving him to 3rd. Obviously, you want to get him into scoring position and hope to score him with a hit, but I'm not 100% sure I agree with this strategy here.
Well, O'Neill bunts it, and then it goes foul, and it didn't hit O'Neill. If it did, that would have been disastrous. But it is an 0-2 count to Matt O'Neill. Andrew Murnane is on deck. He'll be the 9th batter to come up this inning. And remember, there was a pinch hitter earlier this inning, not Matt Tola batting, but instead Tommy Pellis, and he walked, and we could see him again.
Yes, we could. And I will say, if Murnane is up in this situation, I'm okay with the bunt. Murnane is a much better bunter than O'Neill is. So now with 2 strikes, you would assume that the bunt play is going to be off, and it's just going to be a matter of O'Neill just trying to get a base hit here.
0-2, throw to first for the second time, and Cronk is back, the pinch runner.
And I do understand them not wanting Crunk to get it too big of a lead, but at this point, you've got to concentrate on the runner at the plate. You have 2 strikes on him. Don't worry about the runner at first. Yes, he is the tying run, but he can't score if the hitter at the plate doesn't do anything.
And Ellison is having trouble getting over the ball. All of these balls are up high. By the way, Matt O'Neill, 4 home runs this year. He's got a 2-2 count now. O'Neill's 4 home runs, tied for second on the team with Sean Phelan. Matt McGay went deep with a 3-run shot earlier in this inning. He's got 6 dingers this season.
And if the bunt wasn't on, that first pitch was nowhere close. It would not have been a strike. He'd be in a 3-1 count. He'd be in the driver's seat right here.
See if we get an off-speed from Ellison, maybe. That one's hit high in the air. My goodness, that thing is going to hit a cloud. Left side of the infield. Garza underneath. Finally, the first out of the inning. So the winning run is at the plate. The tying run is at first. Again, the Quakers haven't tied it yet. It's still 10-9. Penn has pushed 6 runs across in the frame. And if they get one more, they'll have come all the way back from down 7 in the bottom of the 9th. Here's Andrew Murnane as Penn has batted around. And
Murnane stepping in and has become tradition here, playing the song from High School Musical, and everyone doing the 2 hands in the air, including the entire dugout. So people are a bit hyped for this at bat here, and why not? It could tie the game or even give Penn a win here in the bottom of the 9th.
Glad you get the High School Musical reference. I don't. And he's jammed, and he pops it up right side of the infield. And it's caught by Trey Bauer, and just like that, back-to-back pop-ups. And now the winning run's at the plate, but the tying run isn't even in scoring position. So we go from Cornell into the driver's seat to Penn in the driver's seat, and going through 3 pitchers to Cornell back in the driver's seat. And here's the 10th batter coming up. It's Peter Matt.
Yeah, as I said, obviously you're happy that the home run is scored, but it basically forces you to restart an entire another rally. And with that runner stranded right now at first base, Sweet. You had to at least get productive outs, and with 2 pop-ups that clearly did not happen here for the Penn Quakers.
It did not. 0-1 after the swing and miss. Peter Matt is 2 for 4, a double, a single, 2 runs scored. That's a strike, as it has been all day. Nothing in 2. And the Quakers are down to their final strike. This would be a shame if they couldn't come all the way back. A couple of ground outs other than the hits for Peter Matt. Hitting out of the 8-hole for Penn. 0-2. Line drive. Into the outfield. Base hit. And the rally is still alive. The tying run now in scoring position. Peter Matt is 3 for 5. He gets his 3rd hit of the day. And here is Tommy Pellis, who came in to pinch hit for Matt Tola. He drew a walk and then scored earlier in this frame. This inning has gone like this. Double, walk, double, walk. Pitching change. Double, home run. Pitching change. Walk, pop-up, single. This is the 11th batter. Man, what a game. Andrew Ellison, the 5th Cornell pitcher, the 3rd from this inning. Hook, strike. Tim Willits went 7. He was great. He's still in line for the win, by the way.
He is.
Colby Wyatt went 1 inning. He did his job. And then Owen McNamee and John Natoli couldn't get anyone out. Andrew Ellison has come in and has gotten 2 outs. 0-1 the count. For the pinch hitter out of the 9th spot, Pellis. He swings and he fouls it away, and once again the Quakers are down to their final strike. 6 runs so far in this inning for Penn. They have 15 hits in this game, just 2 fewer than Cornell. If Pellis finds a gap, this one could be over. If he gets it into the outfield, we could be tied. It's 0-2, though. He's got to stay alive. 1-2. Good take. Well, again, we're playing another one after this. In about a half hour, we'll be playing the second 9-inning game of today.
Yeah, we said depending on exactly what was happening here in the bottom of this inning, and I don't think anybody expected this.
No, certainly not. 1-2. Up high, 2-2. It nearly hit Pellis, but he ducked out of the way. The top of the order, Eddie Malinowski, is on deck. Penn might not even need him, depending on how this goes. Cornell did not allow a walk through the first 8 innings. 3 pitchers have combined for 3 walks in this frame. Inside, called strike 3. That's the game. And Cornell hangs on to win 10-9. The Quakers got 6 runs in the bottom of the 9th and end up falling by 1 in the first of our doubleheader. The comeback stymied by the 3rd Cornell pitcher of the inning and 5th overall. And the Big Red wins by 1, escaping by the skin of their teeth.
Tommy Pellis being a pinch hitter in that inning, I wonder if that had any kind of effect on that last pitch. Everybody who had been playing all day had known that ball in the inside corner, maybe a little bit off the plate, had been called a strike. Pellis only in his second at bat, both in this inning. Maybe if he's playing the entire game where they put the leave toll in, maybe he swings at that pitch. But you can't complain about what Penn did here in the 9th inning, scoring 6, coming that close to getting back into an extra inning game. But Cornell is able to hold on, and the baseball gods shine down on Willits. He gets the win here. He pitched well enough to win, and Cornell gets the win in Game 1 of this doubleheader.
This sport is nonsense. Doesn't make any sense.